Hi. I want to quickly talk about my music video. So my music video, I had the concept in mind. I had everything I wanted to do in mind, and everything was turning out very very well in my mind. It was very creative. Now the music video I want to talk about is the music video for the song Light, right? Everything I did, to the extent of what I did, seemed perfect except one thing, and I have made that mistake before. And the problem is that I'm very big on fashion and modesty. I am very big on fashion and modesty. The thing is, I have had situations whereby I bought a dress for the I just bought a dress and I haven't worn it before, and um, I decided to wear the dress for the first time to church. The day that I was gonna go to church, I decided to wear the dress that I haven't bought before for the first time. So, and I have found myself in a situation whereby the dress was not as I expected it to be. The dress was not as this hair is bugging me here a little bit. I don't know why. Anyway, um, let me see real quick there. Okay. So the dress was not as I expected it to be sometimes, and um, the dress may be shorter, too tight, or somewhat inappropriate for my liking because I prefer to be modest. I'm gonna be immediately uncomfortable, and I'm usually caught in that uncomfortable state whenever I wear a dress for the first time, not seeing what it's gonna look like. And let me tell you my honest truth. My honest truth is I am always rushing off to church, for example, or to an event or somewhere, and I'm wearing that dress for the first time. And that dress would probably be too short, and I have no time. And I'll be like, well, there's a way I can. It's it. I'm not, like I can't even see. I can't at that point. I can't even see the total overview or the total layout of the dress that I'm wearing because I'm in a hurry and it's the first time I'm wearing it. And when I go out, I find out that this dress is completely inappropriate, uncomfortable, and it just messes up my day, right? Even this dress I'm currently wearing, I wore this dress for the first time when I was shooting a music video for the song Spirit, for the acoustic version of the song Spirit. I wore this dress for the first time, and it made me look so skinny then. And I didn't even have the concept of wearing this one inside. I'll probably put the video up here. I didn't have the concept of wearing. Later on, I decided to save this dress. I should probably make a video of how I saved this dress, because without this inner part, you would see this part will be so exposed. There's nothing wrong. It's just that it's uncomfortable for me. One, and the back of my dress, the back of the dress would probably be so exposed. So I was so uncomfortable. My friends were having to help me adjust the handle during the video shoot. During the video shoot. So, and I was wearing this dress for the very first time, and I really liked this dress. It was so pretty and cute. Oh my God. I saw it and I liked it. And I didn't know it was just going to be so dangly and, so this is another example of me wearing a dress for the first time. I don't know if I have one picture of one dress that I saved because it was so short, and I had to like add a skirt to it because it was so short. I added a skirt to it to save it. So why I'm saying all of this is because I'm so big on modesty when it comes to fashion. God does not want us to dress like masquerades. There is no part in the Bible that God wants us to dress like masquerades or dress on. God does not want us to dress in a way that is not beautiful or in a way that is not fabulous. He does not want us to dress like unfashionable ways. he picks interest in fashion. I can tell you that, because he picks interest in fashion. He's the idea of fashion, everything we know about beautifully combining clothes together and elements together to make a fashionable dress. That thought and skill and knowledge came from, the pure knowledge of it, not the corrupt, perverse one. Came from God. The all of that. For example, God gave Moses instructions on who to find to make the dresses for the priests, and how they would make it, what they should use, linen, the materials of clothes they should use, the stones they should put on the clothes, and how they should design it. And he himself said he's designing this clothes for the priests so that they can look he's designing it for beauty, and for their beauty, and for their physical appearance, and for their beauty. That's what God said. That's the reason why God said he's designing the clothes. He's designing it for their beauty and physical appearance. I'm going to look for that Bible scripture and put it on here, because he is very much interested in the way we look. And I tell you, if you see him, you will know he's majestic, and he's very, very well adorned, when you will get to see him, So he's very interested in fashion. So, but in the Bible, in somewhere in Peter, in the book of Peter, it talks about being modest. Not where you open your body and your butt, or sorry for that word, your body, or all the parts of your body, and you're exposing your cleavage and whatnot, so that people that are weak will have to battle with temptation. You don't want to be a stumbling block to someone's. Maybe they haven't attained the grace to overlook all those physical things. But if you don't know who is struggling, and you dressing that way may not really help. You don't want to think about yourself alone, just a slave. You want to think about someone else, every other person. And think about the modesty that God inscribes in our dressing. That's what can help to differentiate us from, the people in the world who doesn't care, who just want to look beautiful at everyone's expense. Anyway, so why I'm saying all of this is because the video light that I made, I bought the uniforms, the dresses for the people who's going to help me dance, right? And I was intending to make a cloak for them. I was intending to make a cloak for them all. It was during the Halloween time, and we don't celebrate Halloween because you know what? There's a section in my YouTube video that says gain spiritual knowledge. You can go on there and you can look. The first video is about a Satanist who talks about a lot of things in the satanic world, and he was a priest in the satanic world. He gave his life to Christ. He had an encounter with Christ. You can know more about Halloween on there. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it here, but it was during the Halloween time, the Halloween holiday, when I was making the video. So I didn't want to go to the store and buy cloaks, because those cloaks were made for Halloween and dedicated for those kind of stuff, and I don't want to put negative things on something that has to do with God. The cloak I wore, the white cloak I wore, I made it myself. So I was going to make cloaks for my friends who were dancing with me, but I didn't have time. I was so pressed of time, so I bought the uniforms as I intended to do, and I asked everyone their size as appropriate. And in the video on Amazon, the pictures were looking okay. They weren't looking tight and whatnot. But when the dancers wore the white clothes that I bought, when I made the video, I didn't even see them that day. They didn't even look inappropriate. The dress did not look inappropriate. But they were wearing that dress for the first time that day. And when they wore it, when we were dancing, they didn't look inappropriate. But, oh my God, when I was making the video, after I took the videos, clips, and because I love making videos and editing videos, it gives me pleasure. So when I was making the video, I was putting the video together, I was looking at the dress, and everybody in the video were looking. I can see the curves. I can see, just it's kind of like tight, and it makes me so uncomfortable. And I was thinking, should I take this video down? I'm done with this video. I have no other video. Even if I want to take another portion of the video, it's still the same video. So there's not, what am I gonna do? So I'm like, oh my God. One time I talked to my friend about making other clips for the video and throwing away the ones with the dancers. I just couldn't come up with anything. But so I'm gonna still try to edit that video. I'm taking the video down. I already posted it on my YouTube and on my Instagram, but when I keep looking at that video, it doesn't make me comfortable. So I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna re-edit it. I'm gonna cover some things and re-edit it, and then I will, re-upload it. So I'm just talking about that. I'll probably put that video on here, the light video, and you all will see the dancers, and you may have to go back and rewatch it and concentrate to see before I take it down, because it was almost so tight. And even I was thinking about this, and my mind was so uneasy. I was like, what is this? This is so uncomfortable. How can I be talking about modesty and then I'm showcasing immodesty, like something that's not? Is immodesty a word? I don't know. Anyways, so I was so uncomfortable, and I've been thinking about this for months because I've posted that video for months. So I'm finally gonna re-edit it. I'm actually working on it right now, and I'm gonna take those clips out. I'm gonna replace it anywhere I find that it's inappropriate. The dresses are kind of tight and they're white anyway, but I'm just gonna try to re-edit that video for another, because I can't stand for something and at the same time stand against it indirectly, so I'm gonna work on that. Okay, all right guys, thank you. Later.